Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts and a brand new version of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. And right from loading the game up, it looks very, very different. This is core patch 0.5 or version 87, as you can see down here. And all I'm going to do in this video is introduce you to the new features, show off kind of the new stuff very, very quickly, and then that's it. Just let's see what they've got. So, first of all, and this is probably the biggest addition, we have new crew mechanics. So, I will come back to that later and go and have a look and see what we're dealing with. We have custom battle saves, so you'll be able to save and reuse your designs depending on technology. Yeah, brilliant. You can save custom battles. Which is again really nice. Now this one I need to actually see, because when you say design custom battle AI, and then it says now you can design not only one type but all the participating ship types for your fleet. Can you design enemy ships? Because I don't think you can from that wording, but let's have a look. In a minute, the new change so that instead of explosives, we now have propellant and shell charge. Rudders as a new thing in the game. Operational range is now no longer, very long, medium. It's an actual range. Conning tower armor is changed, and there's now a new superstructure armor, which is awesome change. Belt and deck armor, you can now armor up the separately fore and aft. So if you want to have a ship that goes in aggressively from the front, you can armor up the bow extended belt or deck, but leave the rear, normal, which is a nice change. Gun armor, you can now affect side and top armor, which is, well, you could do top armor before, but side armor is new, and now you can write in your displacement and your speed. Fantastic change. Now, all the new hulls, I will be doing a video on each of the new hulls, so keep an eye out for those. They will be coming every day. New guns, so we have new Italian guns from Mark 1 to Mark 5 and Mark 3 to Mark 5, which is brilliant, and new Russian guns as well, so that's really nice to see. Balances, generally the same. This is quite nice though. Torpedo protection now contributes to hull resistance, so you'll be slightly more tanky against shells as well if you bring torpedo protection. Belt armor weight has been increased, which I'm okay with, but I'd rather they did something a little bit more complex and have a slightly more, a system where the more armor you add beyond, a normal amount, the heavier and heavier it gets. Like, so instead of it being linear, it's more like a square or a cube progression. Better overpen mechanics. Fires burn longer. It's all good. Improvements to the AI. We'll see what that actually is. Fixed gun, and this is this rotation, so you shouldn't get guns that can't rotate anymore. That's good. This is good. This one here, fixed rotation of guns that were mounted on turrets. So if you're going with a British Mark 5 turret, I think it is, and you can put the little 2-inch gun on top, they now actually move around with them. Fixed. I had seen this bug maybe once or twice. The attached detached divisions. Fixed something to do with the torpedo launchers. Fixed the 12-inch torpedo belt super armored torpedo boat bug, which is good. Fixed the issue where there was a couple of years where you couldn't build cruisers for Germany, Italy, or Austria-Hungary. He said there wasn't a hull available. And I think that's pretty much it. New graphics and options. Now this is not, I did not expect this. It completely threw me off when I loaded the game. New settings with more available details for configuring the overall graphic settings for your system. So previously it was just fantastic or whatever. Now you can actually fiddle with that. And this was the reason that version 80 this patch was delayed, because we were expecting it last week, but it was delayed. This causing a crash during fleet design when you click mouse button in the loading window. I think triggers the Windows "this program is not responding" dialogue. So yes, all very, very good. And the main thing I noticed was you're going to set it. So this is a new kind of UI with this kind of, I don't even know what color that is, brown. But these are the new graphics settings. So you know, this is much more detailed than what we had before. But I've just got that on default, and then sound, and then that's all very normal. So, oh, it resets your Naval Academy progress. Oh God, you could have told us about that. I've got to do it all again. Oh, piss off. Okay. All right. So, let's have a very quick look at this. So we have quick start, design all ships, load. This is a new one. Load a battle, and back. So I'm just curious. So if we hop into design ship, yeah, we have the our battleship, and if I add, say, I don't know, a heavy cruiser to each side, yeah, I can design the cruiser as well, and it's just up here, and I can save my design using the same kind of system that we've had in the Naval Academy. Now this is new. Crew. The crew training skills span from 0 to 100. Okay, and categorized in 6 thresholds: cadets, green, trained, frigate, seasoned, veterans. They improve the following: accuracy, aiming, reload time, damage control. Oh, okay, so just makes it more expensive. Yep, makes it more expensive. So the number of crews is the same, 595, but yeah, you have to presumably. I'm just curious. So if I go for season, does it show me somewhere these buffs? Like, does it show me where that's coming in? Yeah, here we are, crew info. I'm just curious if change. Yes, so although you have these thresholds, it does actually matter. So if you have 84 training, you get 84.5. So these translate to these buffs, and that translates to a 30% accuracy buff. Ooh, my goodness. But if you max it, still 30%, but you get a 50% aiming bonus. Yeah, so playing around with this, there's definitely a point there. Okay, so if you go down to seasoned, and it starts dropping off. But on this hull anyway, once you're into veterans, there doesn't seem to be much point increasing it any further. That's interesting. And then quarters, what does this do? Cramped, standard, or spacious. I see. So during battle, ship may start to have crew losses, and if a station begins to have less crew, then minimally these penalties start to apply. Okay. So I guess... Ah, it reduces the number of crew you need. Okay. I see. Interesting. I have to fiddle around with that. And this is the new rudder system. So you can either go for turning rate, or you can go for turning speed, engine weight, acceleration. What? Gonna have to figure out what the best choice there is. Right, let's slap on a couple of towers. That's a bit loud. Excuse me. General volume down. Game. There we go. Slap on some guns. Okay, so here we have the new charges and things. So we've got brown powder. Okay, so that's the propellant version of black powder. And then we have white powder, then ballastite, then the two cordites, then tube powder, which is... One thing I am noticing is the tooltips disappearing off the top of the screen. And then you get cordite 3. Okay. And then tube powder 2 and a tube powder 3. And finally you get this triple base. Interesting. I'm going to have to look at all these values, because that is very interesting. So that one gives you range, base accuracy. Ooh, base accuracy, that's nice. Pen, lower weight, and muzzle velocity. Range and damage. Range and damage. But less explodey. Base accuracy and pen. Range. Ooh, okay. This is more of a straight progression. In terms of tech. Like, these are getting progressively better. Which is nice, because before that could be a little bit meh. Right, let's have a look at the explodey things. Black powder, okay, and then gun cotton, pyrric acid, or sorry, picric acid, not pyrric acid, TNT, and picric acid is the same as the old lyddite. Then we have dunite. That's pretty nice. 10% pen, 10% damage. Improved TNT. And then we have even more high-end TNT. Okay, interesting. Yeah, there's a lot to look at there. Everything else is pretty much the same. Ooh, casement armor is a new... Okay, let's stick a couple of casements in. Okay, so we can now... It tells me how big the guns are there, which is nice. And now I can armor up the side or the top of the casements. See, now, these casements do, or casemates, do probably need protection from plunging fire. I think most of them won't. Interesting. And, yeah, turret side... top. Oh, that's all sides, is it? Yes, it is. So now we have mid-belt, forebelt, aft belt. So you have the 3 belts, you have 3 decks, mid, fore, aft. And then you have the conning tower. Okay, and then the superstructure, which is the rest of it. Now, one thing they did talk about adding at some point was the ability to actually see where these were. Now, obviously, they haven't done that in this patch. We weren't expecting that. But that would be nice to see. And let's just check that I can type in displacement. Oops. So if I wanted 32,444 tons, oh, that's lovely. And speed, 22.1. Oh, okay. So this is finer. Range. Now that's interesting. Just out of interest. So max range would be 17,000 kilometers, down to 9,000. Okay, so that's pretty big variation. Of course, I've messed the ship up. And that's my save design copy. That's quite handy. So I can copy and paste and edit them. And then I just click here, presumably, and I can build myself a heavy cruiser. Okay. Yeah. I can see how that will work. Okay. But as I thought, you can't design the enemy side. That tooltip is wrong, but they need to fix that. Yeah, this side, you are not able to design these ships yet. Although, looking at it, and it goes back to your save design automatically. Okay, that is very good. One thing I think they could do to do this easily, devs, if you're watching this, is move your fleet buttons over here so that they appear, or here, so that they appear on the left, which is where they appear in the custom battle design, like when you're setting up the scenario, and put the enemy ones here, and then let us design the enemy ones. I think that would be really, really good change. Anyway, there you go. A very quick look at the changes in core patch 0.5. Some interesting ones. Lots of new systems, lots of new things for us to figure out and interact with, and I'm really looking forward to that. If you're watching this on YouTube as the premiere goes out, I will be live on Twitch immediately afterwards, looking at all the new hulls, guns, and things like that. If you're watching this back on YouTube, then you can look forward to videos looking at all the new hulls in detail. I'll do a video on every single one, and those will be coming out over the next couple of weeks. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye-bye.